Hey guys, welcome back. So today is obviously a pretty big day. I mean, Bitcoin is pumping hard. So have all the mining stocks that I cover have been going up like crazy today. So I thought I would take this time to kind of talk about what's going on, see what the updates are on this mining stocks, look at Bitcoin, see what's going on there, see if there's any news that kind of would give us an idea as far as how much longer this rally is going to last. So let's take a look at the charts here really quick on all the stocks, and then we'll get into some of the news that I found. So Bitcoin is obviously surpassing its previous all-time highs, so it's at 67,658 right now. It has come off the high, which was 67,826. It's a little bit of pullback right now, but it has been, really pumping hard this last couple of days, over the weekend especially. You can see it started here on Saturday. We had a nice little pump, and then Sunday we had a nice one, and then today we're just capping it off, which is great to see because we've obviously been talking about that this might be a eventuality that something like this is going to happen. And I think Saturday, one of the videos that I talked about, I said that with Bitcoin, where it's at, we could either go down because we were touching the 20-day moving average so much, or we could actually, blow up to the upside on that. So luckily, we went up on the upside on it. We didn't go below the 20-day moving average, which is great. But as a result, all of these mining stocks have been just outperforming outstandingly today. They've been crushing it. So Bitfarm was up during the day almost 12%. It was up 87 cents. It was up 11.95%. And then after hours, it's up another 38 cents, 4.66%. So a nice move by Bitfarms, getting it to 8.15. So it's now at 8.53. And after hours, Hive, same thing. Hive was up 9.95%, up 44 cents during the day. It's up another 46 cents in after hours trading at 9.47%. So it's obviously been doing great the last couple of days here. We can see here on the daily chart, last 6 days roughly, it's had a pretty good day. We had a slight bad day on Friday. We had a little dip there. Good buying opportunity. If you were able to catch it then, you'd be up nicely. You'd be up basically almost 20% right now in Hive. Hut8, if we look at that one, it did great as well today. It's up 9.5% on the day, and it's up another 3.65% in the after hours, so it's at 1648, and that's been doing great as well. Obviously, it had Friday and Thursday of last week where it was down a little bit, so another great buying opportunity if anybody bought during that time. Next is Marathon. I mean, today just completely crushed it. They were up almost 18% on the day, and then another 4.91% after hours to a high now of $79 per share, which is outstanding. And then we have Riot as well. Riot was up not as nicely, but similar results in after hours. So it was up 16.51% during the day, and then another 6.98% after hours to 39.25. So obviously a good comeback for Riot here. And as you can see it here, it's been going up pretty well for the last couple of days. So that's reassuring to see that possibly that little doldrum that it's been in may be broken now, and it might actually go up to the upside for you guys. If we look at Argo here, Argo is still, it's got 2 good days here. So Friday and today were pretty good days. It's up during the day today 4.68% to 1.79. We don't have any after hours in that one. And then we'll take a look at Digihost. Digihost has been, doing great for the past almost 2 weeks now. You can see every day it's been going up. But today was up 5% roughly, up to 762. We don't have after hours trading on that one either. Cleanspark has had a great rally here in the last couple of weeks. It's done a phenomenal job. It was up today 8.69% and another 2.43% in after hours to a new high of 22.80, which is great to see. And I think it's going to continue on. Obviously, it had a little dip on Friday. Anybody bought in at that time frame would be doing great now. But I think things are going to continue on going well. And then Moss and Infrastructure, I'm looking into them, getting all their miners data on them. I'm hoping to have the information down for you guys this week and a video out on it later on. But surprisingly, that one had, I don't know why it's showing me red when it was up. It was up 6.33% to 1343, and up in the after hours another 8.71% to 1460. So a great job by them as well. Everything is going up because of Bitcoin's going up right now. So Bitcoin and Ethereum, I don't have Ethereum in here. Let's see if we can add Ethereum really quick. Ethereum has also reached new all-time highs here. So if we look at Ethereum, Ethereum is at $4,816, so $4,816 right now. It's obviously, you can see this path here that it's been on for the past couple of weeks. It's just been doing phenomenal work. And this is mostly driven by a lot of NFTs, DeFi, everything else that you can think of that is a part of Ethereum's network and the ERC20 tokens and things like that. The good thing is that Argo, not Argo, sorry, it's not Argo, it's, let me see here on my list. It was Hut8. Hut8 purchased GPU miners to mine Ethereum, but they get paid out in Bitcoin. So I almost wish that they would have done the opposite. I wish they would have just mined Ethereum and held on to Ethereum, because I think Ethereum will outperform Bitcoin this time around as far as how high it goes or how many times it X's up. So I think if Bitcoin goes up from here 3 or 4 or 5x, I think Ethereum could go up 10x. So I think they would be better off keeping the Ethereum coins instead of getting paid out in Bitcoin. So Hut8 is doing that along with Hive. So I think Hive has a lot of GPU miners mining Ethereum, and they're also hodling the Ethereum. So obviously as the price goes up on Ethereum, so should their obviously stock price. Everything else should go up as well with it, because they do own, I think they have like 25,000 Ethereum coins right now, which is worth a substantial amount. But yeah, but if Ethereum continues to go up, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10x from here during this bull run, that should be a huge catalyst to drive Hive stock possibly higher than what I have listed on my spreadsheet. So let's get into the news here, why I think things are driving this rally right now. Not why I think, but a couple of reasons why it could be. Let's get into it here. So analysts expect parabolic Bitcoin price move after the last resistance at 67,000 falls, which it has. So analysts say BTC price is set for a near parabolic price move once the last resistance at 67,000 is cleared, which it has. So we're hoping that it's going to continue on. Let me see here. So I wanted to show this to you guys. So there's just one final resistance level, and that is the 67,000 previous high. If we get past that, I think we'll be good. And here's the analyst for it. So insight into how long the bullish breakout could sustain was provided by David Lifshitz, Managing Partner and Chief Investment Officer at Exo Alpha, who indicated that Monday's price action is a clear sign that the bulls are in control and will probably remain as such by year end. So this is important to remember, that right now it looks like we're getting into that parabolic rise where we had it in 2017, 2013, where we just blew off the top off of Bitcoin and Ethereum. So if that happens, we could be obviously hitting new all-time highs here. Lifshitz said with the only thing that there's caution on, so this is the thing that he's cautioning about, is with the Mt. Gox liquidation looming sometime in January on top of the historical weak quarter, Q1, the bears may take their revenge by then. And if you don't know what Mt. Gox has to do with any of this, there's a lot of coins that are in custody by, I can't remember if it's one, I think it's by a bank, not a bank, by a court that is supposed to be paying off the people that had coins in Mt. Gox, but they were lost and so forth, so on. So they're going to be probably paying those out. That being said, the bulls have taken over for now, and I don't see any reason for them to turn back, besides the usual breathers, unless there is some drastic news on the regulation front, which is always the wild card hanging over our bull market, which it is. Short of that, they just don't see anything really squashing this bull run. The squeeze is just beginning. So a second bullish take on Monday's price action was provided by options trader and crypto Twitter analyst John Wick, who posted the following chart highlighting a squeeze breakout into the major resistance zone as BTC price approaches the clear skies above. So here's a resistance zone. If we get past that, obviously that 67,000 mark, it'll be clear skies. Really, that's uncharted territory, and we won't have any resistance over that. Wick said, squeeze breakout just started, and we're almost at all-time high. After all-time high, no resistance left. Correct. So we won't have any resistance after that happens. One final perspective was offered by crypto analyst and pseudonymous Twitter user TechDev, who posted the following chart comparing the price action during previous Bitcoin bull cycles to the current market. So we got 2013, you were here, 2017, you were here, and then 2021, you are here. So we obviously have a long ways to go before we hit right around 200,000, maybe 188, 200,000 before we blow off top. That was here. But we also saw 200,000, so we could overshoot it and get up to 240, 250,000 before it cools off again. So the current phase of the markets are compared to previous cycles is highlighted by a yellow circle in the words you are here, suggesting the possibility that a parabolic blow-off top could come with the next couple months for Bitcoin if the current cycle plays out in a similar fashion as the last two. So it's something that we'll have to just keep an eye on and see what happens there. But that is obviously very bullish news and something that will propel not only Bitcoin higher, but the mining stocks as well. The cryptocurrency market is now worth over $3 trillion. Here are 5 things that happened in the space this past week that are kind of pushing it a little bit. So we had the NFT, where was it? Here we go. So over 5,000 people attended the NFT.NYC conference. A lot of people wanted to get in, they couldn't, and obviously NFTs are driving a lot of the adoption here through Ethereum and price appreciation on that. And then we got also Squid Game inspired cryptocurrency crashes, which I think was just a meme crash on that. That was just a bad thing that happened to all the guys that were invested in that. But it shows that money is flowing out of those meme stocks and into Bitcoin. And then Quentin Tarantino to offer 7 uncut scenes from Pulp Fiction as NFTs. So here we have that whole NFT adoption thing happening, which is driving obviously Ethereum. Number 4 is incoming New York Mayor Eric Adams vows to take first 3 paychecks in Bitcoin. And then we also heard from the mayor of Miami, who said, I'm going to take my next paycheck 100% Bitcoin. Problem solved. Can you help, Erica? So I think there was somebody else, the mayor of Miami, that was going to take like the rest of his salary in Bitcoin. So you got all this adoption happening and Bitcoin going on right now. Let me see. Yeah, here it is. On Wednesday, Adams also said in an interview with Bloomberg Radio that he wanted to wager a friendly competition with Miami Mayor Francis Suarez, who is a big Bitcoin supporter. He has a Miami coin that is doing very well. We're going to look into the direction to carry that out, Adams told Bloomberg Radio, alluding that he's looking into creating a city coin for New York that is similar to Miami's. So there's some competition obviously going on between the cities. And then number 5, which I think is the major one that's really driving this bull run right now, is Congress passes the $1.2 trillion infrastructure bill, which is obviously more spending. More spending means more printing of money, inflation, you named it. Bitcoin is becoming the hedge against inflation. So late Friday, the House passed $1.2 trillion bipartisan infrastructure bill, sending it to President Joe Biden's desk. Though it includes a wide variety of provisions, the bill will also impact cryptocurrency holders and their taxes. So cryptocurrency brokers, which are mainly exchanges, will be required to issue a 1099-like form disclosing who their customers are. Businesses and exchanges will also be required to file a Form 8300 each time they receive over $10,000. This is knowing your customers and what's the other one? Trying to think of it. Can't think of it right now. It's knowing your customer and money laundering and all that wild stuff. So many lobbyists within the cryptocurrency community believe that more clarity in the definition of broker is needed. They also argue that requiring disclosure of transactions over 100 or 10,000 is unconstitutional. And I kind of agree with it a little bit. It's kind of like Big Brother watching all your moves. But it is what it is. But this is the one that I really think is moving the price right now of Bitcoin, is this bill, because it's going to lead to inflation, money printing, everything else. And then we'll just have to keep an eye on and see how things take off. But yeah, I mean, Bitcoin is still doing really well. So is Ethereum. Let's take a look at recently viewed. Ethereum is 4,815. We'll see where this ends up today. But this is the reason why all of the other stocks in the mining industry are just pumping really hard right now. And I think it's going to continue on throughout the rest of the year as long as all of this holds. And there's nothing that's going to give us the jitters or the heebie-jeebies in the market right now. But yeah, I could easily see the mining stocks going 3-4x from where they are right now easily if this all continues on. But let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Obviously, this is very fluid news, so it's still happening. We're still getting all this stuff in. We'll see where Bitcoin ends up at the end of the week. Obviously, it had last week, it was kind of flat. I think it was down less than 1%. So we'll see where Bitcoin ends up this week along with the miners, see which miners have outperformed Bitcoin and which ones didn't. And we'll go from there. And I'm still waiting on a couple of the miners to provide their production updates for October. Once that is all done, we'll have the videos out for those. And then we'll have the final miner versus miner, see where things are heading. All right, so that's all I got for you guys. I hope you guys appreciated this video, liked it, enjoyed it. Smash the like button, subscribe if you haven't already. I do appreciate you guys watching. Have a great day, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then.